I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all listen. We had this party the other night after the BET Awards.
Me and Usher, with the parties.
Me and Usher, and Mark Pitts, and Nelly, and man, there was so many people. We just had it.
Was Justin Bieber there?
When Justin was at my party the night before with his shirt off, he performed. That was the night before.
Okay.
This party was, it was just pretty.
JD, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming by. You and Quad. Now, for everybody who would say, oh, man, we ran out of time, we're going to do an After Cam, which is always by demand, because Quad really wants to have her rebuttal.
She want to let y'all know. You know
and
what
we're going to put up on the web at, watch V103.com, V-103.com, a whole segment like Oprah does, like Wendy does, like when the cameras stop rolling. Okay, so coming up, Ramona's got Music Midtown tickets and another casting call if you want to be in one of these movies in Atlanta. And for those of you who did not understand JD's riddle, congratulations also to Dondra Hudson of Rome, Georgia. She won those tickets to the Affordable Concert Series.
You got to add her too. Whatever the last thing she said, add that to what you about to say.
No, this is what, when we asked JD about relationships and celebrities, JD gave us a riddle. And I was looking for the proper way to sign off.
God.
And this is JD explaining what is going on in these relationships.
There are known knowns. There are things we know that we know. There are known unknowns. That is to say, there are things that we now know we don't know. But there are also unknown unknowns. There are things we do not know we don't know.
Thanks for flying with the right.
Okay. After Cam, we don't usually do this, but by demand, JD and Quad are having a discussion. JD was talking about being a billionaire, ain't gonna get married, and Quad was talking about the sanctity and the biblical part of it. And you wanted to rebut JD's statement, so it's on you, Quad.
Right. I just wanted to say that JD was telling me earlier, listen, I'm not going to get married until I'm 70 because I feel like, a person needs to be where I am or going where I'm going. Now, if you're talking about in terms of your career, I could understand that. Someone understanding your career. But what we were talking about, it almost seems like you're speaking in terms of the party life and having a lot of women and, being here and being there and not really being disciplined enough to say, hey, I'm going to settle down with one woman. I don't understand that. Why not? You don't need to be a billionaire to do that.
No, but you need, you just got to know where you're going. You know what I mean? It's just like, eating. It's just like eating and anything else. Like when you leave here, where you going to go eat? You know where you're going?
Harold's Chicken.
That's what you want, right? This is what you want. You want that Harold's Chicken. So if somebody, if somebody else was in the car with you and they wanted something else, what's going to happen at that point? You going to kick that person out that car?
Absolutely not. What will happen is I would probably want to see where they're going to eat at. Maybe I like something on that menu, and then we're gonna go. Or maybe this person can go first, and we can swing around. I don't really have to have Harold's. I'm very flexible. Ryan just was saying it was so good.
My thing is, for me, is that I feel like people should be more than ready when they get married. And
I understand that.
And I don't think that majority of people
are ready.
Are more than ready. It's one thing to be ready, but you got to be more than ready when you get married. And I don't believe that people are more than ready. They just get married. And you told me earlier, they get in a position that they weren't prepared for that destroys what they had before they got in that position.
Right. So basically, what you're saying is that a person needs to get that all out of their system before they commit to being married.
Get something out the system. I do not want to be that man on the other boat. That's all I'm saying. But what if you have a boat that's fun? That's why you have to marry a wife that's fun, that's exciting, that enjoys the things that you enjoy. What you want is variety. What you want is variety. In front of your homeboy.
I don't believe that. I think it's completely disrespectful for a woman to have on a thong with her husband or even just period, and then be in front of someone as his homeboys. Why is your wife in a thong in front of your homeboys? That makes no sense. That's ridiculous.
That's like saying, so you don't agree with girls doing Playboy then, basically.
Well, that's a job for them. And if they are not married, if their husband is okay with it, then it is what it is.
So if I married a woman that did Playboy, the world's seen her. So it doesn't even matter. That's what I'm saying. My goal for where I'm trying to go is at a playground that
we not talking about. So if I married a model, if I married one a Victoria's Secret model, right? The whole world has basically seen her naked. So if we go to a beach,
they haven't seen her completely naked.
But I'm just saying. So if we go to a beach and I married a Victoria's Secret model, I expect her to look like she looks on that magazine.
But we were not talking about the Victoria's Secret model.
They are going at it. They are going at it.
And you said it's okay for her to walk
They are going at it. They are going at it.
Well, I'm
you
not.
Said it's okay for her to walk around in front of your home.
Yeah, but I'm not going.
Okay, y'all got 30 seconds.
But
30 seconds.
Let's get back to the
She talking like I'm talking about marrying the girl from College Park. Listen,
what's wrong
I'm talking about shotting them on the front cover, Sports Illustrated.
Okay, going back to the question.
You got 30 seconds, squad. Ramona's got to come in.
Okay,
30 seconds, squad.
So, JD, would you listen to me?
Mm-hmm.
Would you move for if your wife or whatever?
You just said you would.
I'm asking you now. Had the opportunity to make a great opportunity for you guys, and it was tons of money involved. Would you move?
Me.
Taking too long. Time.
Hold on. I gotta take it in perspective because her making tons of money don't mean nothing to me. You talking about me?
But
JD, baby.
But I'm talking about a contribution.
Money ain't a thing. You ain't heard the damn song.
I feel like the Jaguars with the listen, and I'm gonna say this.
But what if she was making
the breast is out? It's
I feel like
making that billion that you talked about.
Listen,
what if someone offered her that billion?
I feel like
that billion that you just put so much emphasis on. What if someone asked her about that billion you talked about?
I feel like I owe something to this city.
Y'all argue like y'all married.
I feel like I owe something to this city. I feel like I mean something to this city to a point where that don't have nothing to do with
So you wouldn't move. I understand.
It's cultural with me.
I get it.
Right?
But you just said off air you was going to go to Paris and you might find a chick.
They are going at it. They are going at it.
I do, but I'm just saying still, if it was right now.
It's been a great conversation.
If it was right now and a woman was like, Jermaine, we've got to move to Chicago.
And they offering me $1 billion.
I'm going to be like, listen, go get that money, shawty.
But you're gonna.
Okay, that's it. Come on, that's it.
Okay,
that's our After Cam, man.
So we're saying the same thing.
But I said I was gonna break up with her. I just told her to go get that money.
So we said the same thing. I said, you know what? He can take that job in Minnesota. I want to try to see if I can find a way that it works for me as well. That we're saying the same thing.
But for that to happen to me and that to happen to you. It's like apples and oranges. It happens more to men and women than it do happen to a man and a woman.
It's relative.
Yes, I'm just saying, 9 times out of 10 it's not going to happen to me or a man. It's going to happen to a woman.